What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Monday, October 16th, 2017, and we're just going to look a bit more at the whole Eminem freestyle and question the legitimacy of this actor right here. If this is actually Eminem, if it's some stand-in double, if it's some actor, if it's some clone, CGI, anything. I just, when I first ever saw this, I had to zoom in on my screen and everything and look around for Eminem. I was like, well, that's not Eminem. But then, played a bit more. I was like, wait, that's supposed to be Eminem? And I'm like, well, I haven't seen him in a minute. He has a beard. He's wearing a hoodie. If someone wears a beard and they shave it, they look completely different and vice versa. So that, maybe just more so just say, let me focus on the numerical ritual and probably think more on that. And when they show Eminem to us later on, we can do more research on this. But, and that's why I brought up some pictures. Well, first off, they updated this at 9:45. This is from last week. Seems to be the final update time. So of all the times it updated that day, it ends at 9:45. Eminem's going to be 45 this month, and this is about him bashing Donald Trump, Mr. 45, the 45th president. So these are just pictures of Eminem, the one, Eminem that we've known. Kind of see his face. The thing that I see, though, the similarities, is see how his mouth has a whole, scrunched up shape to it? Well, this actor likewise has the same thing. And, even I mentioned in my live stream, his, forehead and, just that top half of his head, the contours, the geometry, I think are the same or very similar between that and the quote-unquote, I think this looks completely different. I don't know who the fuck this actor is. But, I'm just painting all possibilities, This guy very well, not Eminem, it's a clone, a stand-in double. The fact that it looks nothing like him shows that, but I have to entertain the also possibility that it is Eminem and that they are purposely making him look completely different. Because he's an actor, it's a play, so obviously he's gonna, they're gonna dress him up in a costume. So, it could be that too. Of course, I didn't produce this propaganda. I don't know the truth, but I'm just showing how, yes, he looks a bit like Eminem, but he also doesn't. And I'm just kind of discussing it. And you can see how I'm discussing it in detail. That's a big reason why I didn't want to talk about it in the first video, because I'll just add so much more time about something that's not related really to the numerical pattern I was trying to show. But, watch this video and be the judge. This is just, I want to show you this just to show that, yes, that they'll give you stand-in doubles for celebrities, just like they did it for Adolf Hitler. They did it for Osama bin Laden, Abe Lincoln, JFK even, I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? So this is a routine practice. I don't think this is Eminem, you know what I mean? This man, I'm not sure. I don't really think it is either. It could, and seeing these similarities, it could be his clone, his brother, something, you know what I mean? Or it could just be Eminem, and again, it looks just a lot different. But, that's all I can really say for that. I mean, and that's the whole thing. What else can you say? All you can do is look, compare, wait for, new things to come out. But and that's what I'm saying. Stuff like this looks nothing like him. And I have to point out the guy that we're looking at earlier, that wasn't even in the video. That was just him standing, in the actual video, the guy actually rapping looks nothing like Eminem. Absolutely nothing. I think this is some actor. Look at this shit. This is some stand-in double. I wouldn't even say it's his clone. I mean, it looks so much unlike him. I wouldn't even say it's his clone. It's just straight up an actor. Another actor. But you know what I mean? This wasn't part of the video. So this and this are different. but it's the same look. So the same costume, different actors. You know what I'm saying? Same costume, different actors. This is an actor. This is Eminem, who is also an actor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, in conclusion, the Eminem inside that video, wasn't Eminem, but I will say that there's that 1, 2, 3% chance that it is, and it just looks completely different. They use camera tricks, filters. You can do all sorts of shit to make people look completely different than what they look like. You know what I mean? And why would they make them look completely different? Because it's a play from the Zionist Jews. So it's going to be symbolic. It's going to be foreshadowing something. It's going to be meant to confuse you, to send some kind of subliminal message. But, that being said, that's what I'm saying. This gang does it all. So since they do it all, since they give you stand-in doubles, they give you actors, they give you clones, they give you CGI, you can't really say, bam, that's it, you know what I mean? Can you say this was a 11 ritual? Of course. I showed in my last video, it was a big numerical ritual. That's all their propaganda is. But, see, this guy, this looks completely different. I know it's him when he's younger, but does age do that much to you? I mean, this is not Eminem. I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't know who the fuck that is. If you have an explanation as to how that's Eminem, as opposed to what I've given, please give it. But I think the best damning evidence is what we're talking about earlier. We're bringing them up in different tabs. So that picture we had earlier is really good because it's the same costume, different actors. This one, and like this. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're wearing the same shit, and you can say, okay, so with a hoodie and a beard, he might look different. But this is Eminem with a hoodie and a beard, and then this is the video. I don't see how this is the same guy. Like the whole mouth, just the facial geometry is a lot different. But again, you can mask that, you can alter that with photography, with shit. So yeah, it could be Eminem. They just completely altered it. The voice is a little bit different, but it's not that much different. All we can do is speculate. You know what I mean? Which is why I love showing Gematria, because with that numerical ritual, there's no speculation. They're coding it by the numbers. I mean, they ended it with 945. The propaganda that gives you the Donald Trump propaganda array after you click the sum of Saturn's magic square, 45. Saturn 119 in Gematria, Donald sums of 119 and select 11/9. Saturn 511 in Jewish Gematria, his campaign lasted 511 days. Saturn 93, he's from New York, 39 reflection. M is the 13th letter, 113, coding it right under this 113 flavored actor. The sign is green screen mainstream. Donald Trump. So, it's been about close to 10 minutes. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say, but I think this is perfect. Just look at this. This could also be some other actor standing double, but this looks more like Eminem than the other guy. So let's assume this is Eminem with the hoodie, the hat, and I just don't see how this man is, he looks a bit like him, but he looks a lot different. And here's Eminem again, as opposed to this man. It's just different, like the cheekbones. Like on this part and here are just different. These are like deeper, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But again, Eminem could have gained a few, some weight and then used some camera filters and bam, that's Eminem looking like that now. It's a possibility. Our eyes deceive us all the time. So, you can't just be like, bam, I'm certain on what this looks like or whatnot. So we're going to close off with this. I saw this real quick. The Senate votes on Callista Gingrich. Her initials, 3rd letter, 7th letter, 37 for the ongoing Tisha B'Av ritual. Remember the whole Linkin Park thing when Chester Bennington died? LP breaks down to 3/7. That was all part of it. So she's going to be the ambassador to the Vatican. Callista Gingrich, if you don't know who she is an actor for the Freemasons, the Jesuits, the Zionist Jews in high places, just like Eminem, just like that stand-in of Eminem, just like Donald Trump. They're all actors for this gang. She was born 34, 3/4, Jewish 34, 4/3 in most parts of the world, Masonic 43. Today, which when we're announcing this, is a date with 43 numerology, born 4/3. It's also 226 days from her birthday. Exactly. 32 weeks and 2 days, 322, the reflection of 223, Masonic 223, skull and bones with their 322 connection. That's, I mean, this right here is how you know they're doing it by the numbers, always branding it with that shit. If you write out 226, you get 93. Ambassador, using alphabetical order assumption 93. And there's again 226 days from her birthday, that 226-93 pattern. Where have we seen this before? Everyone in the world pretty much knows about this pattern because if you're aware of the February 26, 1993 bombing, then you're aware. That's why in 2/26 and 93, they give you the false flag. From the day she gets appointed ambassador to her upcoming birthday, 139 days, the number for Freemasonry, Freemason 96, by the way. Freemasonry 139. No. So, real quick, 1 + 6 is 7, 4, 7, 47. I got to point out their 47s. But yeah, I saw that and wanted to, document it, point it out at the end of the video. Without making this video any longer, we could do a more detailed analysis on this, but just for starters, costume, different actor, same costume, different actors. That's just kind of what I'm trying to go at. You can do more research, you can do more comparisons, you can prove me wrong, prove how this is actually, without a shadow of a doubt, Eminem. And so pretty much prove my explanation that it's Eminem, but he's just older, gained weight, they use some filters and the lighting and it makes him look different. I don't know how you're going to prove that, but, there's probably ways. With geometry, with computers, you can do the geometry of this man's face with the real Eminem, try to get like a really minute match or something. And you find out that they completely match and it's the same person, but I can tell you now they're not going to match. Again, look at his cheekbones and they look like Eminem's. Just a different man. Different actor. Again, it could be a clone, but I wouldn't even go that far because they look that fucking different. It can be just such a big mocking how they just give you some guy who barely looks like Eminem, who, as in my first video, I said looks more like Aaron Rodgers, if anything. Don't be surprised that he's literally giving you Aaron Rodgers doing this shit. I'm exaggerating there. This is not Aaron Rodgers, but you know what I'm saying? This gang will do that. They'll just mock you that hard. So, there you have it. More information on this. If I find out more, if I see more, I'll do another video, but yeah, Eminem is an actor, his stand-in double is an actor, they're taunting you, the whole thing is a ruse from the Zionist Jews. Peace out.